Hey there, I'm Robert Machado, and I run a film production company based in Las Vegas, and I get to work on a lot of really unique projects, but in our industry, equipment takes up a lot of space, and after years of hauling gear in my personal SUV, I started needing a vehicle that could scale with my business needs. I often deal with a lot of hard cases, and it came to the point where I wasn't able to bring everything I needed for a shoot. I eventually ended up purchasing a cargo van and more recently upfitting the interior with a few products from Legend Fleet Solutions. My van upfit is centered around a folding ramp from National Fleet products that I use to easily roll carts in, and since most of my cargo is wheel-based, it makes load in and load out super efficient. This meant that I needed a solid flooring solution that can withstand the abuse of rolling carts. This brings me to Stability Grip. It's a composite rigid floor that doesn't expand or retract in extreme temperatures. Typical rubber mats end up being no good because the wheels on my cart end up leaving indentations into the floor since the material is very malleable. This meant that by the time I arrived on location, the carts would end up being super difficult to move because they would sag into the floor because the floor isn't rigid. With Stability Grip, my carts move super smoothly, so I'm not having to struggle with moving equipment. Another one of my favorite features is that it's super easy to clean. Most other floors can get a bit difficult because the cleaning solution usually gets caught in between the grooves of the floor, but since Stability Grip is a flat surface, a simple Swiffer mop easily cleans up accidental spills and dirt. And since the floor is moisture resistant, it won't grow mold or mildew from accidental spills. I've actually spilled hazer fluid on my floor and didn't find it until the next morning, but it wiped right off without leaving any residue or excess moisture. I like cleaning my floors every few weeks or so to keep things fresh and so that dirt doesn't keep accumulating in the cargo area. The wall and ceiling liners are Duratherm, which of course look really nice, but its main priority is to protect the vehicle chassis. I work with a lot of grip equipment and heavy stands, so when I'm pulling equipment off the van, I'm constantly hitting the walls and ceiling, so it was important to have a solid barrier around the interior. Van walls are naturally pretty thin and easy to dent, so I'd recommend installing Duratherm sooner rather than later. I actually already have a few dings that are visible from the exterior from before I had Duratherm installed. Another plus is that Duratherm is insulated, which should help with heat during the summer months. To top things off, I added some wheel well covers to prevent additional scraping from equipment since they're super exposed. The black also looks great against the Stability Grip flooring. Overall, I'm very happy with how my van has turned out. Not only have these products helped me with efficiency, but also by protecting the investment I've made into my vehicle. Nearly everyone who has seen my setup has had something to say about the organization, and at the end of the day, everyone has different workflows to suit their needs. Hopefully this video was helpful in some way. If you have any questions on any of the products I mentioned in this video, feel free to reach out. Thanks for watching.